And hello, everyone. This is Brian from Strategic Trading once again. Guys, I want to once again reiterate to you all how wonderful it is to be working with everyone and let you all know once again how much money we have potentially missed by not being in this program. Today is a wonderful day because we have made every we have made every single trade that we have gone into. We have not failed one trade that has not been successful. And it is approaching now, this is 74 trades that we have been successful on. We're approaching our 75th trade and in 3 months basically, and not one has not looked like this. But yet and still, for some reason or another, maybe it is the marketing technique I'm using. I don't know what that is, but we're going to correct that. But right now, I want everyone who's watching this to know that there has not been a day that we have done a trade that has not been successful. And we're going to actually do the math on this. Right now, we're looking at a let's see what we're talking about the current model. Let's see what time up 2 hours ago. Let's look at our average price. Okay, so right now we're looking at $21 and $23 right here respectively. So we will say an average of $20 per trade. So we are looking at 75 trades that you would have made a minimum of $20 on, and a maximum of 40. Now, really, that number is 25 and 50, but we will just go with the average of this particular. If this was the cost of every trade, and we're looking at $20 times 20 days. Well, actually, excuse me, 75 days is what we're coming up on, and 75 trades actually. And let's do the math on that real quick and see what that is. Well, that is through the magic of stop and record again. $1,500 is what we're looking at. An average of $1,500 is what we would have had at $20 a trade for 75 trades. Okay, now let's look at if we had gotten, let's double that and call it 40, would be 3,000. So we're looking at around $4,500 easy that was there. Now, I want to take another moment and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it takes to do this. Okay, now, the first part is simple this. This is Nadex. Of course, you all know this. This is your Nadex platform, and this costs you, it doesn't cost you anything actually. This is where you own your assets. These are your contracts. And I will insure these contracts for you. And you need a minimum to open up an account at the North American Derivative Exchange, $250 to open up this account. This account, you can deposit or withdraw as much as you want, but you only need to have in here, after you open it, this is $75 here and $75 there is $150 working capital is what you need to have in that account. Now, we say 250 because most of you don't have an account in Nadex, and you need to open up a new one, and that is their minimum requirements to open up an account with them. Hold on one second, I will show you what we mean. Now, this is Nadex. As you can see, www.nadex.com, and anyone can go here and easily open up an account. And this is what you guys will do. You will come here and you will open up the account, and you can, if you're not familiar with them, you can go ahead and get very familiar with them because they are wonderful. You know, 24 hours a day, short-term contracts, and you're able to trade all these markets all over the world. But you won't be needing these. Here's what we do. Binary options. And this is the only place in the United States that you can get these binary options from. And they're very simple contracts. Yes or no. Will price be above or below this line at this time? Very simple. And every contract is worth $100 at expiration, no matter what you paid for it. So using this example that you're looking at right here on the board. Okay, now we take one, look where it says yes. We take one that says that price will be above this line. But instead of saying yes, we say no. It will not go higher than this at the end of the time. And the time is where, say, the white ends, okay? So at that point, we're saying that price will not go that high, and we will place $75 there. And should we be correct at expiration, if price isn't above where it says yes, then that contract that we paid $75 for will then be worth $100. They will put on another $25 for that win, and we can clock that. But should price reach where it says yes, not only do we not get the $25, we lose the $75 that we have invested. So how do you combat that? You see where it says no at the bottom? All right. Instead of saying no, okay, we're going to say yes. Down here in that contract will say price will not get below where it says no. Okay. So these two areas, we're taking one and we paid $75 for it as well. So now we have two exact copies of each other. One that says it will not be above and one that says it will not go below. And should price fall below that sign that says no at the bottom, then we will lose that $75. But if price stays in the middle, then we get 25 for one and 25 for the other. That is $50. Now, if we do that 20 days in a row or 20 trades in a row, that is $1,000. Okay? Just on that alone. But here's where I come in. Now, what I do for you guys, if you come in and you take both of those trades, all right, you come in and you take both of those, let me go back to it. You take both of those positions and the price comes up and it takes one of them out, and where it says no and it says no, but it does, and we lose that $75. All right, well, guess what? You've won $25 on the other one. Both of them can't be correct. I mean, both of them can't be wrong. Okay, price cannot be above and below something at the same time. So now you have lost $75. You have won $25. So you are now negative $50. What my company does, Strategic Trading, has a policy of strategic insurance, and you will pay a policy, you pay a premium to us, and we will insure those contracts for you. So what happens is you go here, you take your trade with Nadex, and it has nothing to do with us, okay? You just take the trades that we tell you to take, the ones that we're insuring, and should they come in the middle and you win them both, you keep that money. Hey, good for you. But should one of them become an out of the money, where you've lost your $75, you simply send us the email that says, hey, this contract that you paid $75 for, sold at a payment of zero. You made nothing on this trade. It's the one that we told you to take, right? We will then immediately send you $75 or whatever that contract costs you. If it costs you $73.25, we'll send you $73.25. Costs you $80, we'll send you $80. We will zero that loss out for you, leaving you with the one remaining winner. How the hell do we do that, huh? Well, I'll show you in just a second. All right. Now, I do that for you simply with this company called Pax Forex. These are our brokers. Now, what we do is this. My company, Strategic Trading Service, works with Pax Forex, which is one of the best Forex brokers in the world. And what we do is this. When you send your $250 per month, when you send your $250 to us, what we do is we take this and we assign it to a account that we have for you alone. It is your account. And we provide insurance for you personally. And if you're one of the 21 clients I have so far right now, what we would do is, let me show you here. All right. What I would do for you is simply open up. We have several accounts for clients, and we would take your account, your funds that you send us, your premium, and this account, for example, would be assigned to you. Your premium would go in this account, and I would use that account to trade against your positions that we will tell you to take. So over here, for you to lose $75 on your options, this account that we have assigned to you must make $125, for instance. Now, if your contract settles out of the money, we have generated enough profit over here that we would take that $75 and transfer it to you. And we would keep the remainder. And that is part of how we get paid. But also, at the end of a month, our goal is to have that $250 still intact. We wish to zero that out every night after the end of our trades and make sure that we still have $250 or as close to as possible in this position. So at the end of next month, $250 comes in and fills up this spot, and whatever is in here comes out and becomes profit. And that is the business model that we offer. And it is very easy to transfer funds in a second to you guys. I'll show you how easy that's done. Okay, that's done very easily by simply internal transfer, withdraw funds, deposit funds. Now, once you send you decide you want it to be a strategic trading client and you get in touch with us and you say, hey man, I want this. What are the steps to do this? Well, first of all, we have you open up your Nadex account with $250. And then I would give you very simply the address. Here we go. We would do it simply by using Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, we would simply then, here you go, give you this address at the bottom, which would be yours, and you will then transfer $250 in Bitcoin to this account, and we will then have your premium, and you will then be insured by us to cover your losses. Now, how easy is it to get your money after it is done? Very easy. I will show you how easy that is. Okay. Now, before I explain how easy it is to get this back to you, let's run the process down again. Now, you go to Nadex and you open up your account with Nadex, and these are your assets. You will take the trades that we tell you to take. We'll tell them to you every night, and you will take those trades. Those are your assets, and you will hold them until expiration if you have the assets. If you have opened up your account with them. Next thing that will happen is once you've done that, you will come over to Strategic Trading. We have our website also. You can either pay us by PayPal, through our website, directly. And we have all methods. We accept all methods of payment, cryptocurrency, cash, whatever. And you will pay your premium. And once you pay your premium, we'll then convert it over and we'll load it into an account that we have specifically for you. And then we will then insure your trade. We already have the formula set up. We have our particular method of trading set up. So we have our margins. We know the orders to put in. We do all of that. You do none of this. You don't even worry about this. This is what we do. And we will have something that looks like, pretty much looks like this by the time you're into your trade. So what happens is now you're looking at, say, the red lines. Those are your targets. Those are your areas. Those are your strikes. All right. We are looking at those positions, and we are saying that price will stay in between those two. Well, what we do is we have those areas between where price is and where it has to go. Those areas are worth almost, if not more, those areas are worth in value to us the amount that you would lose. So we focus on travel. That if price travels that distance, we will make as much as you will lose on your stationary positions. You're betting that price will stay there, and we have it where price will move. Now, here's the thing. Ours does not come into play unless yours is out of play. You understand? You start winning immediately once you open those contracts. And we want you to win every one of them. And we're going to ensure you that you do. So once we go ahead and we place this insurance on in this manner, guys, you cannot lose. You are guaranteed to make one of those contracts. And we will ensure that we take any risk that you have from the other one off the table and ensure your loss. And what happens after that? Our goal is simply to equal a profit that is with your max loss. Whatever you lose, we have already made that and then some, and we're glad to give it to you because this is our business. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much gives you three situations. At the end of expiration, both of those tickets must be in the money, or one is going to be in the money and one is going to be out of the money. That means one win and one loss. And should that be the case, $75 in payments will be waiting for you. And if you look, I want you guys to really pay attention to this here. I'll make it big so you can see. Here is a week's worth of trades. A week's worth of trades. They are $100, $106, $100, and one that we didn't have to trade on that was good anyway, and another $100. So 4 out of 5 trades produced insurance that was sent to a client. And the fifth one was just a straight win all the way through. So if this had been you for the week, you would have made 25, 25, 25, 50, and 25. So let's run that again. 25 and 25 is 50. 25 and 25 is 50. And you want another 50. So that is $150 that week that you guys made for a $250 monthly fee. So next week, you do it again. And the week after that, you do it again. So we're talking about 4 weeks. Just at that level, if you're able to do 4 weeks at $150 profit each week, you have $600 right there. And that's not getting only one side. It's not getting both. That's not getting 50s all the time. That is getting 4 out of 5 losses. This is $600 a month with 4 out of 5 losses, not wins. You probably don't believe this because you're saying to yourself, why haven't I heard about something like this before? Why isn't everyone doing this? Because the technology that allows me to do this and broadcast this to you and give you these trades did not even exist 5 years ago. Didn't even exist 6 years ago, 3 years ago. It just came into play. And here we are. We're making the best of it. And you will have one choice. Will you jump on this technology, on these systems now, or will you wish you had later? That's simple. So we have for you here the last thing I want to show you. And I want you guys to think about this. If we were to do this every day, and we were to do this with a maximum of 10 contracts. All right, let's go with 10 contracts, just that alone max. And with 10 contracts, each contract being a value of $25 in profit, that means that you are looking at $250. And so when we say 10 contracts, we mean 10 contracts up and down. So we're looking at $250 per side. There's two sides. We're looking at $500. So our choices are simply this. We will have 500 or 250. Just like you had those 4 out of 5 losses that were $25. Okay, now make them 250. So now we have 250 or 500, 250 or 500, 250 or 500. Now there's no way to tell over the course of 20 days or a trading month which one of those you're going to get. So what we do is very simply this. We will say that you will get 10 wins at 250 and you will get 10 wins at 500. That is $7,500 a month. And what is the cost for that? You need $2,500 working capital in Nadex, and you need $2,500 in insurance to us. And that will produce $7,500 in profits according to what you have just seen. Now, if you dispute this math, if you dispute this methodology, if you dispute anything that you have seen here today, please prove me wrong mathematically. Please present this and show the world where the error in judgment is. But should you not be able to do this, then the error is yours for not being part of this. The error is in judgment is not to do what is clearly a profitable investment strategy. So I'm going to end on this note, and you all think about this. Today is a day that we made a trade that was successful, and yesterday was, and the day before was, and the past 75 days have been 75-0. Now, will you let that continue on to be 100-0 without you making a dime? That is the question. People, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a great day.